Joy is a supernatural, my part, delight in three things. Number one, in the person of God. Joy is who God is. And not just what he's done, who he is, and his nature, his perfections. I love the Lord, and I love his ways. I love what he's like, and how he is, and how he acts, and that's joy. It's a supernatural delight in the person of God, and then in the purposes of God. Nothing better than people who help you rejoice in the purposes of God. Kathy and I are so blessed. We have such a loving church family, and we get so much encouragement from so many of you. And I love the people that come along and say, how are you doing? And we're praying for you. And that's great. That's kind of like level one encouragement. And then level two encouragement is kind of like, we love you and we're thankful for you and we're glad to be in partnership with you, and that's a real encouragement. But let me just tell you what the summa cum laude of encouragement is. It's people who say things like, God is in this, God is at work, awesome things are coming. I can see God's fingerprints all over this, and trials are followed by fruitfulness, and greater joy is coming, and God has a reason, and we're going to see it together. And people who point to a higher purpose are such a blessing and are expressing joy, which is a supernatural delight in the person of God and in the purposes of God. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. And then the last thing is a supernatural delight in the person of God, the purpose of God, and the people of God. Now, a lot of people don't have any joy in the people of God. I have a lot of joy in the people of God, and I said already how much affection God has given me for all of the people in our church, but I know that a lot of people don't have this. They don't, come on, let's hug. They don't have that delight in the people of God. They're like, oh, those people at church, and sometimes Christians can be really, no word was supplied by the Spirit. Come on, I'm a little nervous to hug a security guy, but come on, we'll give it a try. And I just think that, I wonder if this is not true, that you can't have joy in the people of God unless you first have joy in the purposes of God and in the person of God. But when you're fired up about the Lord and you're fired up about what he's doing, then what flows from that is a capacity to be just so thankful that we're all part of it. Amen?